Good morning, class. Today I have a special book for you. It's our friends Henry and Mudge. And in this book, Henry goes to visit his great-grandpa. While he's there, he takes a walk and discovers a beautiful place to go swimming. But there's a problem. He can't figure out how the great-grandpas are going to be able to enjoy the beautiful place to go swimming with him. He's worried they won't be able to do it by themselves. Let's read on to find out what happens in Henry and Mudge and the Great-Grandpas. This is the 26th book of their adventures. And the story is by Cynthia Rylant, and the pictures are by Sucie Stevenson. Chapter 1, Grandpas. On a sunny summer day, Henry and Henry's dog Mudge went with Henry's parents to visit Great-Grandpa Bill. Great-Grandpa Bill was very old. He lived in a house with a lot of other grandpas. Henry liked them. He liked their checker games and their rocking chairs and their walking canes. Mudge liked the grandpas too. He liked the little mints they carried in their pockets. When they arrived at Great-Grandpa Bill's house, Henry gave everyone a present. Henry always brought presents for the grandpas. He brought books and magazines. He brought butterscotch candies. He brought crossword puzzles and poker games or poker cards. The grandpas loved him. They loved Mudge too. They petted Mudge, and when they were tired, they rested on him. Mudge didn't mind. He liked tired grandpas. While Henry's father and mother went in the house to visit with all the grandpas, Henry and Mudge set off exploring. Great-Grandpa Bill's house was near the woods, and Henry couldn't wait to have fun outside. "Let's go, Mudge," he said. So, while everyone played checkers and cards, Henry and Mudge went looking for adventure. Chapter 2, A Pond. Henry and Mudge walked through the crunchy woods. Mudge sniffed logs. He ate sticks. He disappeared in bushes. Henry climbed on stumps. This reminds me of my yard. He swung on trees. He peeked in little dens. Then Henry saw a clearing. See the clearing? It means there's no trees there. "This way, Mudge!" Henry and Mudge ran to the clearing. It was beautiful. There were meadows and flowers, birds and butterflies, and a swimming pond. "A pond, Mudge!" said Henry. Mudge wagged and wagged. They ran to the side of the pond. Henry tested the water, just right for swimming. But Henry knew they couldn't swim yet. No swimming alone. was one of his parents' big rules. "Let's go get Dad and swim, Mudge," Henry said. Mudge was ready. He was perfect at dog paddling. Chapter 3, Skivvies. When Henry told his parents about the pond, not only did Henry's dad want to swim, but great-grandpa did too. So did all the other grandpas. They all wanted to go to the swimming pond. "Oh, we'll have to go in our skivvies," said Henry's father. "What skivvies?" asked Henry. "Underwear," said his father. Henry looked at his mother. "No girls allowed, Mom," Henry said. Henry's mother smiled. "Anyway," she said, "I was going to make spaghetti for the grandpas." I think Henry wants his mom to see the grandpas in their skivvies. "Then let's go," said Henry. Henry and Henry's father and Henry's big dog, Mudge, and all of the grandpas went to the swimming pond. It took a while to get there. The grandpas had to stop and rest on Mudge sometimes. When everyone got to the clearing, Great-Grandpa Bill said, "Holy cow!" And all of the grandpas pulled off their pants and went swimming in their underwear. Henry and Henry's dad did too. Mudge gave rides to the grandpas who got tired. "Instead of a life raft, Mudge is a life raft," said Henry's father. Henry giggled. Everyone swam for an hour, then they lay in the sun. The grandpas told stories about being in the Navy or working for the railroad or driving taxis. One grandpa had been a singer, and he sang them a little song. The pond was shiny. The grass was soft. Henry and Mudge and everyone there felt happy. Full and happy. It took a while to get back to Great-Grandpa Bill's house. The grandpas had to rest on Mudge even more. Mudge didn't mind. When they got to the house, Henry's mother had a big pot of spaghetti ready. Spaghetti ready, that's fine. Everyone ate and ate and ate. All the grandpas loved spaghetti, especially those without teeth. I wonder which one doesn't have teeth. Why, if you don't have teeth, it's hard to eat a lot of different kinds of food because it's hard to chew them. Spaghetti might be something that would be easier for you to eat. After dinner, everyone sat on the porch in rocking chairs. Everyone was full and happy. grandpas grew quiet. Some slept. As the sun slowly set, Henry and Mudge rested, glad for a grandpa's house. If you have an older person in your life, you're really lucky, because even though sometimes they have a harder time keeping up with you, if you move around really fast, there's still lots of fun ways to enjoy being together. Let's think about this book. When we were first talking about it, we were saying that this book takes place at Great-Grandpa Bill's house, and the characters are Henry and Mudge, of course, and the great-grandpas too. And a little bit of a problem is that Henry's not sure if the great-grandpas are going to be able to enjoy the pool or the swimming pond. And then there's also a problem in that maybe you might think the big problem is they don't have bathing suits to wear. So they went to the pond and they went swimming in their skivvies. And Mudge helped the great-grandpas who needed a little extra support in the water. And finally, at the end, they enjoyed spaghetti and they were full and happy. I want you to think about what your favorite page in the book was. I'm going to show you mine. You could probably guess what it is. Well, I mean, really, it has to be everybody in there enjoying the water together. This reminds me a little bit of Junction Park in our town, with the trees and the place to go swimming. But I have to say, I've never seen that many great-grandpas at Junction Park all at the same time. And that was Henry and Mudge and the great-grandpas.